Hi, my name is Megan Reynolds, and I'll be applying for the job of scanning clerk at Taylor Regional Hospital. This job entails viewing their medical records and inputting the data from that into their computer systems. And like I said, this job is at Taylor Regional Hospital. So to start off, I want to talk about my experience. For the past 5.5 years, I have worked at the McDonald's here in Campbellsville. So I started, when I was a junior in high school, and it's really crazy for me to think that it's been that long ago. And so about a year and a half ago in May, I was promoted to shift manager at McDonald's. And it was really good for me after 4 years of being just a crew member to work my way up into the restaurant and really see what I could do as a manager for them. And so by being a manager, I have obtained a lot of skills. The biggest skill that I've probably obtained that has been the most important and the one that I use the most is probably multitasking. Although there are 80 some employees at McDonald's, at any given time there may only be 2 or 3 up front and then just the manager. And so sometimes I may be having to, talk to customers about the problems they're having and how I can fix them. Then I might also have to be bagging the food, handing the food out to the customer. So I could be doing 2 or 3 jobs at really any given time while I'm there. And so that's something that really could be used in any kind of job in any area and aspect of life. So that's something I'm really happy that I obtained while being there. Also, I've learned how to settle disputes, particularly with the crew members that are older than me. There are numerous employees that are, 30, 40 years older than me, and it's really hard to gain that respect from them when you're just 22 years old, and it's hard for them to accept the fact that I'm their boss. And so one time, for example, I was able to settle a dispute, with 2 of my employees that were arguing, and I told one to take a breather, walk away for a minute, and then I talked to the other one and told him that he didn't need to be stepping in on her job and he just needed to do his job. And so it was really nice for me to be able to see that I could do that and I could gain that respect from my other employees that are older than me. And so that made me feel really good that I knew how to do that. I also have learned to count down the drawers. In the store, all the money, I might have to count down 5 to 7 drawers at the end of a shift. And so, once I count that, I input that data into our computer system. And so that's a good skill to have to know that I can do that. I also count the waste at the end of the shift and put that into our computer system. Then I might have to also count all the inventory in the store and put that in. Also, I've just gained just personal skills in general because when I first started, when I was back in high school, I was shy and I was quiet. I was the one that didn't know how to do anything, and everyone around me knew what they were doing. And so now, I approach the customer, I approach the employee, and I'm like, hi, how can I help you? Or what can I do for you to, enjoy yourself more while you're working with us and to work more efficiently? So that's something really good to have, just to be able to be friendly to people, really. Also, motivating. We have to hit targets every hour. And so, I have to motivate my employees in the grill, up front, in our drive-through, wherever, to do their best to hit those targets. And so it's good to have that kind of skill to be able to motivate people and to really let them work towards what we need to work towards. So as for education, I graduated from Taylor County High School, which is here in Campbellsville. I went on to the University of Kentucky for my freshman year. I was actually an education major while I was there. I ultimately decided to move back home at the end of my freshman year. I entered at Campbellsville University, but as a business major this time. And I've stuck with that since, and I will actually graduate December 12th with my bachelor's degree in business administration with an emphasis in economics. And, that's a goal that I've looked forward to my whole life, and I'm about to obtain it. And so that's really good that I've been able to do that. I think this job will really help me get my foot in the door. I'm ready to, leave McDonald's behind me, move on to bigger and better things. And I think, getting a job here, I'll be able to work this job and hopefully keep working my way up. Who knows? But thank you.